Basing wala kakabantay ba?
Hello everyone. Are we still expecting more from your group mates? Please tell them to join now so that we can start. Thank you.
Ina kong igua sa imong pagkapaiter mula kaskolon. Memorize pagyud ang tanang lyrics sa missing Filimon. Mauning akong kanta para sa imoha. I'd go and travel halfway around. Someone just like her, my morena girl, my morena girl, my morena. I know di ko original bista, but whenever you say hey Joe, I feel like saying nahigugma ko nimo. Mamuwang ang akong aping whenever my blue eyes see you. Muski ubit ang kasing-kasing, wishing you could love me too. Mauning akong kanta para sa imoha. I'd go and travel halfway around the world. My morena girl, mauning akong awi. Di papipiri, muto ko forever. Cause I have someone just like her. I kay love man ko Bisaya. Sunong kong traffic sa Mandaw ay anong lang makita ta. Mag-abot ta sa Fuente, maginabot man o magtuslo buwan. Agdon di ka, mauning akong kanta para sa imoha. I'd go and travel halfway around the world. My morena girl, mauning akong awi. Di papipiri, muto ko forever. Cause I have someone just like her. Worst summer in the world. Yes, I'm so lucky I got her. My morena girl, my morena.
Hello, everyone. So, can you hear me? Makita ara ba ko? Hello. So, can the groups that will present this morning chat in the chat section if you're already around? Team Jelly Ace, Team POGS, and Team Hustlers. Kindly comment down, especially the presenter later. If you're already around, kindly chat if you're already present here in Zoom so that we can start.
Morena, my morena girl, my morena, ooh, my morena girl, my morena girl, my morena. I love my morena girl.
All right. So yeah, I've seen your chat. All of the presenters are here, and I'm sure the rest are via YouTube Live. So we're currently live on YouTube, guys. So this is for the purpose of the others who can't make it through Zoom because of data connection issues. That's why you can still witness your classmates presenting their best project proposals through YouTube Live. Okay, so just some quick house rules. You have to change your screen name into your first name, comma, your group number so that we can easily recognize you. Please turn off your video camera all throughout, and only those who will present will have to turn on their camera. So for the presenters, please turn on your cameras, and then mute your microphone at all times. Listen to the discussion, stay until the end, and if you have questions, please put it down in our chat panel and enjoy learning. By the way, we are here with some student organization groups. They will have to check if they could adapt your projects, and also we have guests from the Community Extension Services Office, especially for the offices that could potentially adapt your projects. Okay, so I've seen Sir Jason Lim here. Hi, sir. Welcome to our Zoom meeting for our Gced Talks Best 3 Project Proposal Presentation. And then also the others via YouTube Live. Okay, so let us now start. Right, for a moment. So I'm sure all of you are excited this morning for your project presentation. Ano siya? So ready na mo, teams? Are you ready? Or walay choice? Kailangan ma-ready. Okay. Magino, basta ikaw pa'y mag-technical, ikaw pa'y mag-MC, laban lang yun. Sige lang. So it should be project proposals presentation. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're ready. So let us start with a prayer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So let us start with a prayer. Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of God.
On this day, help me, God, to see that my life is a gift, that my health is a blessing, that this day is filled with awesome potential, that I have the capacity to bring something wholly new and unique and good into this world. On this day, help me, God, to remember to be kind and patient to the people who love me and to those who work with me too. Teach me to see all the beauty that I so often ignore and to listen to the silent longing of my own soul. On this day, help me, God, to always remember you. Grant me the grace to move on, God, with joy and love. Amen. On this day,
Please stand by
Mga
for our Philippine National
kababayan,
Anthem and
ang
CIT
pambansang
University Hymn.
awit ng Pilipinas.
Magiliw.
All hail maroon and gold, thy colors unfold. For loyal technologians, whose hearts are strong and bold. All hail maroon and gold, on breezes we stand. Thy side we love. All hail, all hail, all hail. All hail, maroon and gold. To thee we shall cling through all the years and ages. Thy praises we will sing. All hail, maroon and gold. Thy strength near shall bear. For thee will die. All hail, all hail. For thee will die. All hail, all hail.
All right. So good morning, everybody. Can you see me? Hello?
Morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning, everyone. This morning is going to be a fun-filled morning because this is going to be the culminating activity of your ups. Okay, later na. Let's stop share first. Okay. So this morning, this is going to be the culminating activity of your Gced class, or the Sustainable Development and Global Citizenship class, or SSP 032. We're in last when did we present your papers? That was Saturday, right? So last Saturday, 6 o'clock p.m. At 5 o'clock p.m. rather, we were able to critique your presentations. We even gave um advices to your projects, and hopefully you did some revisions before you will present this morning. So I posted in the CIT University Industrial Engineering page the best three project proposals, right? And as mentioned, you are given the chance to present to student organizations, so that if ever they wanted to adapt your project, then they can use your project in their organizations, okay, with the consent also from you guys. That's why what we did were just project proposals, because they are not yet implemented. Okay, so okay, sorry, Jason Lim is from an organization also. Yeah, we have Jeff Spencer Ejercito also from ECE, and the rest are via YouTube live. By the way, for our guests, Jason Lim and Jeff from the organizations, if you have questions, you're always free to turn on your microphone to ask questions to our presenters. If you can also give them recommendations, especially in creating proposals, because these students could potentially become also um, student officers in the future, no, once we go back to our face-to-face um, uh, classes, okay, next year. All right, so I guess that's the gist of the entire presentation this morning. So again, it will be about the three best project proposals that the student organizations can adapt, and also hopefully the CS office could also support those projects. Okay, so let us now get the ball rolling. All right, let's have our okay. Let's have our first presenter. Our first presenter is from the team Edoc Action of from the project Edoc Action from the team Jelly Ace. Let's give them a round of applause. Hey. Team Jelly Ace, I'll
Ma'am, good
give you the
morning.
chance to share screen. Okay, sige. You can share screen
Ma'am,
now.
ma'am, is it all right
Yes?
if I will just not turn on my video because the signal is weak?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Sure. I think you can share screen now. So your presenter is Sophia from Group 1 of Jelly Ace. All right.
Okay, so, good morning, everyone. This is Pia from Team Jelly Ace, and I am grateful to represent to you our project Eduk Action B Plus, themed Action for Better Education. So, what is this project about? So, this is a community outreach and fundraising project for students to acquire gadgets for online classes in exchange of recyclable waste materials. So, what inspired the team to come up with this project? The current pandemic of our world that is faced by the world today is giving threat to livelihood of many individuals, where many people lost their jobs as many establishments closed to provide safety to their employees, and it also affected the educational sector as face-to-face classes have stopped. And now that the system is trying to adapt to a new normal mode of classes, as convenient it is for health safety, it remains a struggle for those who could not afford the needed gadgets. Furthermore, it is rampant today that education is set aside since people thrive to sustain or people tend to prioritize to sustain food and health for their families. So these are our objectives. So first, to reach out students who are from remote areas to meet their educational needs. Second, to raise funds to help students be equipped with necessary gadgets for upcoming online classes. And third, to ensure equal access to education for all. And these are the core values that our project is anchored on: responsibility, innovativeness, and teamwork. So, the main sustainable development goal that our project is anchored would be SDG number 4, quality education, as it aims to bridge the gap between difficulty of target beneficiaries in acquiring gadgets for online classes. Also, since this project will involve fundraising, we have come up with the thought that our method of fundraising could also be under SDG 13, climate action. So, what are our mechanics or the phases of this proposal? So, first is to collaborate. So, this includes preliminary assessment of the target location together with the local government units and other potential partners that participate in this project. Then the second would be engage. So this is where we reach out to the students and their parents or guardians about what they could actively contribute to the project that we are able to achieve our goals. Third is create. In this phase, this is where we implement our proposed modules with regards to the materials that we require the beneficiaries in exchange for funds and in turn the needed gadgets. And last would be evaluate. Aside from success measures, this is where we could solicit feedback whether the project gave insights to the target beneficiaries and what we could modify about the project phase transitions. So, nature of engagement. So, in this proposal, the main organizer is said to be the local government unit of the target location. And the team, the team Jelly Ace, is one of the partners or the facilitators. And then we could also have partner with material recovery facility of the barangay. Or if in case it is unavailable, we could have the material recovery facility from CITU or other organizations. And we could also have sponsors willing to actively engage in our cause. So the initial target location set by this proposal is the Barangay Mambaling in Cebu City. And the target beneficiaries would be students and their parents or guardians. So these are the modules that we prepared, seeing these as potential marketable goods out from the waste materials, because it is observed that during these times, one of the challenges that still remain for us is the continuous consumption of various materials, which includes non-biodegradables. And since it is still rampant in our society, it is important to instill still the proper management of our waste, especially now that almost everyone is about 90% of the time stay at home. And that these, so why did we choose these waste materials or recyclable materials? It's because they are also easy to find. Then our outcomes. So these are our main outcomes. So first is the funds, of course. And then the second would be to provide at least 30 tablets for 30 students. And this way we can acquire these from the funds and the sponsors, whoever or whichever there are willing to participate. And lastly would be, aside from the funds and the tablets or the gadgets, we also have to elicit feedback from the community, especially the beneficiaries, the, the government unit. And this way we could see if whether our community engagement was strengthened. So this is Project Action B Plus, Action for Better Education, brought to you by Team Jelly Ace. Thank you.
Yay! Congratulations, Team Jelly Ace. So yeah, that was our top 3 best project proposal, the project EDOC Action B+. So just a summary, they will be raising funds to give tablets to or any other devices that could be donated to students in remote areas that are not able to or are less privileged with regards to online classes. And they raise funds through climate action, battle against climate action, which is those activities no they have presented in their modules. So can we have questions from the audience? Maybe Jeff and Jason, would you want to say something or give suggestions to the team? Hello? Are you there? Is Jeff here? Yeah, Jason and Jeff, do you have questions?
Hello? Nadunggan ako, ma'am.
Hello. Yes,
Ah,
yes, yes.
Ah, sa kung pagkuhan, okay ang projects. So, sa group, pwede ko mo sa group, kuhan, like, sa kayo na project ba, kaya mabuhat ninyo, kuhan, like, if mag face-to-face na, or, like, ang kayo na project mo, aim niya siya kay para sa, kay, I think ang public or private schools inyong ikuan, or any schools inyong i-target?
Our target, sir, is public schools
Big schools.
students.
Okay. And I think when galing start sa classes public schools? Karong third week sa August?
As what we know, sir, kay August mag-start ang classes sa basic level, since this project is aimed at the basic level education man. Then what we also know about their classes is it is similar na sa college na they're into the blended. Then also they're also the public schools kay they have extension, because only a minimal percent raman said good ang naka-enroll na, based on what we could see or hear from the news. So with that, we find that indeed, probably, not just probably, basically one of the reasons why the students have not yet enrolled kay wala sila gamit pa. So that's why we come up with this project proposal in response to that.
Sige, thank you, because kung good, I'm aware masad sa kalisod ron kay of course both of my parents are public school teachers ba, and they're preparing right now, and dako kaya problem gid ang gadgets of for kuan public kuan students kay lisod sa sila mga kuan ba silang kain tangan samot na wala na yung sila ang parents kay wala mga trabaho. I find your project good, and I'll talk to my other officers if we want to collaborate, or if we want to adopt your project. So thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Jeff, you are from ECE, right? Am I correct?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Yeah, because these are gadgets and devices. Maybe this could be a project under your organization. Just collaborate with your coordinator in charge in the community extension office.
Yes, ma'am.
So this could be a potential project as well for you. Maybe you can sponsor for your other ECE, less privileged ECE students, right? That were not able to enroll this summer
Yes, ma'am.
and probably this first sem as well. Yes. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for
Thank you,
your comment.
ma'am.
Jason, do you have? Thank you, Jeff. Do you have any additional questions, Jason?
Uh,
Since this is your education, right?
I'm
Am I
from
correct?
civil engineering, ma'am. Civil
Okay,
engineering.
from civil.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you have comments?
So far, ma'am, wala, ma'am, but the project is
Mm-mm.
potentially good. It's very good. I think it's really attainable. Our question lang, ma'am, is what is the timeline for this project? I'm not really sure whether like unsa siya ka, how long will the project continue, or will it be like, or unsa siya kadugay ma attain your like target date for you being able to produce these kind of gadgets?
In our tentative uh, flow or program or proposal flow presented last Saturday, sir, we have the initial timeline within 2 months, including na the modules for the uh, MRF and also the solicit or the gathering of sponsors and the assessment of how many beneficiaries we could have for one session or one run of this project.
Sige,
So
ma'am.
that will
That's it, ma'am.
please.
The project is very good. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jason. So yeah, I guess since the goal is to give opportunities for students to come to the first sem, so rough estimate would be less than a month already to gather funds, right? If it's really going to be implemented, no. But nonetheless, I believe that I also agree that the project is really good, especially that it's relevant nowadays in this pandemic. All right. So thank you very much, Sophia and Team Jelly Ace. Do we have questions from your classmates? Mga classmates, do you have questions for Sophia, or do you have additional comment or suggestions to their project? None. So if there's so silence means yes, Bani. Okay. Sige, so thank you very much, Sophia, and let's give a virtual clap to Sophia. Congratulations, Team Jelly Ace, for your project. Now, let us proceed to our next presenter. So, our next presenter is our top two best project proposal. We have. Oops. Why is it not moving? Our next presenter is Green Life of Team Hustlers. All right. Team Hustler, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Akong groupmate ra
Sige.
ang mo share, ma'am, sa
Okay,
screen.
sige. I'll stop share now. All right. Turn off lang kasi mong camera, Jonah.
Oh, ma'am, para koan kanang
Signal.
dili lag.
All right. All right. Sige, sige.
Okay, start na ako, ma'am.
Sige.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I am Jana Turalba, the leader of Group 3 Hustlers. So the project that we are going to propose is Project Green Life. This project is anchored to the SDG 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth, SDG 12, Responsible Production and Consumption, SDG 13, Climate Action, SDG 15, Life and Land. So what is this project all about? This project will develop an application that educates the user on how to plant vegetables or fruits at home. This application also enables the user to market the vegetables that they grew to make an income out of it. So according to Laura Quinn, a registered dietitian, in her blog about the benefits of growing a vegetable garden, planting your own vegetables improves your health and relieves stress. So this application does not only guide you on how to properly grow a certain type of fruits and vegetables, it also provides an activity that relieves you from stress or even boredom in these times, because planting alone is a physical activity that improves your physical and mental health. This project aims to guide and educate the target audience, which are the students and parents that are stuck in the house without any source of income because of this pandemic right now, on how to plant and how important it is to plant and recycle for the environment. It also aims to have sustainable business-minded users, because sustainable businesses increases productivity and reduces cost. Now, the partners for developing the application will be the BS Information Technology and BS Computer Science students in CIT University. For the knowledge and inputs of the application, the Department of Agriculture will be the proposed partners. Now, the interesting part of making an application is creating the features of the app. So what makes this application different from other planting application? What type of features are in this application that the other applications don't have? We are proposing 5 features for this application. First is the planting tutorial. This feature is consists of detailed information about a certain type of vegetables or fruits that the user wants to grow. And these are the name, the definition of the vegetable, the variety, the category, and the type of soil needed. It also gives trivia about the certain type of vegetable that you search. This feature also guides the user step by step on how to plant and grow that specific vegetable. It also provides visual and written instructions for the users to follow. Now, to add some fun and motivation for the users, we came up with the idea of rewarding them a coins for them to collect it after every steps or instructions that they finished. The second feature is growth tracker. This feature tracks down the growth of the user's plant. It is also consists of plant bank, where the application shows the total number of coins collected from the user's finished activities. The growth tracker also notifies the user when is the best time to water the plants, put fertilizers, and transplanting times. The user can also collect coins from all these activities. The third feature is the RRR, reuse, reduce, and recycle. This feature provides tips on how to reuse, reduce, and recycle. In this feature, you can also search any recyclable materials that can be used in gardening. It shows the name, type, and definition of the material. It also gives trivia about the certain type of material that you search. This feature also provides a visual and written instructions. The user can also collect coins after these activities. The fourth feature of this application is the online market. This feature is like Trivago, but instead of gathering and comparing hotel prices, this feature gathers all the online market platforms that enables the user to post the products, which is the vegetables, fruits, flowers, for sale. This part of the feature is where the collecting of the coins made sense. Collecting coins has equivalent rewards, like shipping discounts and vouchers. This feature also evaluates the legitimacy of the finished activities done by the user. If the user can sell the vegetables, that is where the user can use the coins for discounts and vouchers. The fifth and the last feature is the weather. This feature lets the user check on the latest accurate weather forecast in order to be prepared on the possible weather conditions that may affect the growth of the plant. This also it also calculates the certain amount of sunlight that the plant needs. The user can also collect coins from this feature. Assessing this activity requires visual inspection, where the user of the application uploads a picture from the activities that's done and a picture of the vegetable or fruit that the user planted using the planting tutorial. It also requires the number of sales from the online market to keep track of the legit results. For indicating the performance of the application, we are going to use a 5-star rating system, and at least 75% of the parents and students who are staying at home will be able to get the process of planting and harvesting vegetables or fruits to make an income. So the proposed budget for this activity is 112,500 pesos. Thank you.
All right. So congratulations, Team Hustlers. So just a summary, their project is about a mobile app. It's Green Life, wherein they're going to encourage plantitas and plantitos to make a living out of their hobby of planting, no? So there are tutorials in it. Then it could also do track the growth of the plants. That's why there was an assessment tool about visual inspection. And then they're also going to encourage the 3 Rs, wherein they use the plastic bottles as the pot, no, of the plants, and then they can sell it through the online market. Okay, and of course there is also consideration or information about weather conditions, which is still related to planting. Okay, can we have questions from the audience? You can stop share now, Joanna. Questions from the audience? Jeff or Jason? Do you have questions? Are
Uh,
they still here? Okay. Hello, Jason.
Hello, ma'am. Still the project is really good. Since like there's like a trend where people start planting nowadays. Akong question, ma'am, is like this budget. Like, what are your means or what are your plans of getting such budget for your project?
For this proposed budget, we are planning to be partners with the students of CIT University. So Marag, we expect, we assume that um, we can lessen the budget if ever we get partners. So that's it.
So for now, I think they are not able to decide yet, no, how are they going to get the budget. But yeah, it's going to be really expensive, especially if it's a mobile app. But we have the good thing with CIT University is we have Wildcat Innovation Lab, where they can help you with the incubation of your project and make your project come to life. So I guess you were also there during the presentation in the Gced talks, right? The international Gced talks during the Philippines meet Bangladesh. So the Wildcat Innovation Labs are very open for you guys. So if you want to really start with the project or make it happen, you can always go to the Wildcat Innovation Lab and then be incubated. Okay? So do we have questions from Jeff?
Mm, none so far, ma'am. I find
Na-
their project good, sad, ma'am. Very good.
okay, so let's check also the YouTube live. Maybe there are questions there. For a moment, I'll check. So if there are none, yeah, none so far. Okay. So once again, congratulations to our top two best project proposal, Team Hustlers, with the project Green Life. So hopefully it will really be incubated in the Wildcat Innovation Lab, and I'll try to talk to Sir Ralph and Sir Joridel for this one if you want to really put it to life. So just like yesterday we have the Pecan Park, so they really wanted it to be patented and to happen. So I said that they can go to Wildcat Innovation Lab for the incubation. All right. So thank you very much, Jonna from Team Hustlers, for your presentation. So this is really just very quick. It's just a sharing of best practices or best ideas so that you can also use it for your organizations as well. All right, let's go now to our third presenter. So let me share screen. So our third presenter is our top one best project proposal. We have the organic soil illusion from Team POGS. I think Jay Kent is here. Jay Kent, are you around?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll stop share now so that you can present your paper. Your PowerPoint rather. All right.
Um, okay, Wait. Oh
Wala
my
siya na,
God.
wala siya na slideshow, dear. You escape first and then you slideshow dito sa taas. There.
Kani.
Okay, kana. That one.
Mm,
Wala lagi siya.
Lagyan po, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Balik sa. I think you can kaning diri sa ubos. Di lagi siya, no? E-escape sa to imuhang slideshow ganina. So I think nato na kay okay na that one. Try that. May
Wala
ana
gyud.
lagi siya, no? I think you can click the display settings kanang sa top most. Sa babaw. Kanang babaw. Display settings. And then, sige daw, click. Swap. Try daw na. Swap presenter view to slideshow. That one. Sige. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Um, on behalf with the group 9 POGS, I will be presenting to you our proposed project entitled Organic Solution with the theme uh, livelihood program about cost-effective organic farming and support sustainability and responsible consumption. A global citizen is not just someone who is aware of and understands the wider world, but someone who took an active role in their own community. That's why we start observing our own community. And I have observed that almost all of the farmers in my community use synthetic and inorganic fertilizer. This is alarming and needs action to conserve the fertility of soil, protects our health, and to the bodies of water and aquatic species which are greatly affected by inorganic farming. The Philippines is an agricultural country endowed with plenty of natural resources, yet it is now one of the world's largest importers of rice. Ironically, millions of Filipino families suffer from hunger and food shortage. I lived in a rural area, specifically in the province of Leyte. Some of the reasons why food insecurity in the Philippines exists because of high retail food prices makes food items unaffordable and hinders the ability of poor households to meet their daily food and dietary needs. That is why this proposal will help the local community to practice safe and organic farming to fight hunger, promote good health, and as well as protect the environment. Our rationale is the project will be about educating the beneficiary community of Barangay Eastern on how to practice pure and safe organic farming. This is to upskill the farmers and the whole community in terms of formulating organic fertilizers and pesticides, encourage responsible consumption through making of planters out of recycled papers, and lastly, uh, to nurture the artistry of children to soil painting, and to eradicate the practice of synthetic and inorganic farming to our own farmers and to the whole community as well. Um, the main or core target of this project is to encourage and educate the community on organic farming. Organic materials and fertilizers improve the soil texture, allowing it to hold water longer and increase the bacterial and fungal activity in the soil. But on the other hand, synthetic fertilizers leach into the groundwater and increase its toxicity, causing water pollution. Fertilizers that leach into streams, rivers, lakes, and other bodies of water that disrupts aquatic ecosystems. This project is anchored with SDGs. So our main anchored SDG is SDG number 2, or zero hunger, which is to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. We also have supporting SDGs that are SDG 3, good health and well-being for all at all ages, SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, and SDG 14, life below water. Um, our venue is at Barangay Eastern Hilongas Leyte, and then our tentative date and time is May 8, 2021. It's probably next year, since mass gathering is not yet allowed, but it may push through sooner after the pandemic. And our target audience or participants or beneficiaries expected number are at least 25 farmers and locals of Barangay Eastern, Hilongas Leyte. Our objectives are: first is to educate local community with the advantages of organic farming and soil fertility conservation that probably will produce good harvest, promotes good health and protection of the environment. Also, the negative effects of synthetic fertilizers to our health, soil structure, and water supplies. Second is to upskill the farmers on formulating organic fertilizers and pesticides. Third, to encourage the whole community with responsible consumption and waste reduction. And lastly, four, to encourage and motivate the young with the importance of soil conservation. The mechanics and details are: part one is to educate. This part is a seminar about the importance of organic farming in soil fertility conservation and eradicating the use of synthetic or, or inorganic farming that disturbs the natural biotic environment and affects the soil structure. Part two is to create and upscale. This part is where the actual making and formulation of organic fertilizers and pesticides, workshop for making planters out of newspapers, and nurturing the artistry of children to soil painting. Part three is to evaluate. This part is where facilitators evaluate the participants' performance. Participants evaluates the entire seminar, and the barangay personnel provide feedback and suggestions regarding the project. Um, the modules that we made are the following. Module one is organic fertilizer and pesticide making, teaching the farmers of the correct ingredients and ratio to come up with safe and organic fertilizers and pesticides. And it is also partnered with the Department of Agriculture, which we think that they are the one to do the seminar, or they are the speakers for the seminar. Then the module two, foliar fertilizer making. Foliar fertilizer making is a fertilizer product which is designed to be applied directly to the leaves of a plant These are organic products safe for use on food crops. Module 3, newspaper planters making. This is to help the local community and the farmers to make planters out of recycled newspapers. It is sustainable and can be directly planted because it's biodegradable. And our future additional modules are application of legumes for agriculture sustainability and module 5 soil painting. Our success indicator is our outcomes will be the farmers will be able to make the organic fertilizers and able to make planters using recycled newspapers. Each farmer will produce a sack of organic fertilizer. This project will further be assessed by the LGU and barangay personnels. The target performance is 80% of the farmers with at least 70% of the formula and process of producing products. Other success indicators, number of participants at least 25, and then mean activity evaluation at least 4.2 out of 5. And this is our program and our budget. A our total budget is 3,103 pesos. And then this is our poster, and is also endorsed by agriculturist Mason Chess and also by our group members or our facilitators. I think that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jay Kent. So yeah, that is the last project presentation this morning, and they are actually the first or the top one from the evaluators ratings. So the organic solution. So just a summary: the organic solution is a modular sessions wherein they teach the farmers about creating organic fertilizers. Am I correct? No. So that's why
Right.
it's organic solution. So this will give more knowledge or educating the farmers with regards to making fertilizers for, of course, growth of their plants, and at the same time engaging the kids, no, their kids also with regards to planting. And this is close to the heart of the presenters because this is from their area, right, in Leyte. That's
Yeah.
why that's why by the project is really close to their hearts. All right, do we have questions from the guests or from the audience? You can stop share now, Ken. Jeff and Jason, you have comments or questions? Or
Uh,
classmates?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Jason.
Uh, I have a question, ma'am. Synthetic fertilizers are like something that I became prominent because of their effectivity, right? Although makabaw na harmful siya, but then again, it's still effective in nature, much more effective than organic fertilizers. Now, my question is like, how are you going to frame your seminar in a way that people would actually like believe you that your organic fertilizers are going to be like, if not at par or better than the synthetic fertilizers?
Um, uh, Thank you for that question. I think that regarding to the organic fertilizer, it is accessible to the community. Also, we could see that on our waste, on our animal manure, or our products that we disregard already because since we are more dependent on the synthetic fertilizer. Also, we can ask for further explanation to the Department of Agriculture, which uh, they are the one to give professional like uh, what you call this one, um, like the legal basis by which the farmers will be further be more motivated or more inspired by using organic fertilizers. And also one thing is since we all know that synthetic fertilizer is more uh, maybe they are less they are more effective than the organic fertilizer, but the thing is that organic fertilizer is cheaper than the synthetic, and also it can uh, in a way that the synthetic fertilizer also can affect to us, to our health, and to the different bodies of water. I think that's all.
All right. Do you have other questions, Jason?
Wala na, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Jason. Jeff, do you have comments or questions?
Um, oh yeah, Rasad ma'am kay I'm not that familiar po sa farming kay of course electronics sad biya akong gikuha na course, but I find their project good sad man kay para makatabang po sa mga farmers sa Leyte.
Yes, true. So, they anchored this to SDG 2. Am I correct, Jacob? SDG 2,
Yes,
right? But somehow it could still be also under SDG 1 because we want to give them more livelihood, no? So it's really the project is going to be like a combination of a lot of SDGs, no, of the 17 SDGs more so. So yeah, congratulations to the team. I'll check first YouTube live if they have questions there in YouTube. None so far, so I think you have presented well your paper. Any other questions from the crowd? None. So before we go, I'll have a quick poll for a while. I have to leave in this Zoom because I cannot do the poll. All right, can you hear me? So I have a poll here. Wait, ilagay na po siya mo. You're logged in from other device. Okay, I think I have to leave this one here. I'll try again to do the poll. Oh, dili lagi. Well. Uh-huh. Okay, I have to sign out here. Try again the poll. Di gihapon. Anyways, sige na lang. So this time, let's have a photo opportunity. So guys, kindly turn on your camera. Please turn on your camera. So that will be the end of this presentation. Unsa man ka diha John Paul? Muna imong i-picture. Sige, please turn on your cameras, guys. Sumusod ko balik. Di man gihapon ko makapol. Ako ka-practice aning Paul, good. But yeah, I'll just like to ask if how did you find the projects? Is it good? Please, is it good? Kindly react. React, clap, or kuan. Alright, mao na, kita na yung nahabilin. 12 na lang lagi ta nahabilin. Nang out na dayang uban. Sige, anyways, let's have a picture now. Alright. Just saying, dili ka maka-on sa imong camera. Jason and Jeff. How about Jason and Jeff? Sige lang, di bitaw tamo masimhutan diri if wala pa nakaligo. Dili ka on. Alright, sige lang. Alright, sige. Let's smile now. Jeff, I think okay pa dong pa on si Jeff. John na, imo ning other koan ang usa. Alright. Sige, 1, 2, 3, smile everyone. Okay, thank you very much guys for joining this morning. And I hope that you have learned a lot. This is your culminating activity for Gced, and yeah, that's totally the end of the semester. So God bless with your grades, and see you in the future. In the future, next year as we go face to face. Bye bye. God bless. Thank you, Jeff and Jason, for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
ma'am.
All right.